So first we're going to talk about self-care. So self-care, there's a number of different pieces to this, but it is absolutely, if you are going to always do your best, but your best is consistently not very good because you are not taking care of yourself, then that is a way in which you could always do your best better. Nutrition is a very important one. For somebody like me, I have a fast metabolism, and if I don't eat 5 or 6 times a day, now I don't mean meals, I mean snacks. But if I don't eat every 2 or 3 hours, I get extremely cranky and start losing focus. So if all I need to do is have a granola bar or have an apple, and I can be twice as focused, then it is in my best interest to eat something and maintain focus so that I can work at my highest efficiency. And the same goes for other people as well. Even if you don't have a fast metabolism, if you are not eating for long periods of time, you will lose focus, you will not be on your game. Also during times of high stress, if you are really pushing on a project, then make sure that your nutrition plan is simple. Have something that you do. For example, I have the same breakfast for I have the same breakfast every day, basically, and then I vary my other meals. That's one good way to reduce the amount of choices that you have to make regarding nutrition to make sure that even when you're uber stressed, you are still taking care of yourself and eating right. Number 2 on self-care list is exercise. Just like nutrition, if you ignore exercise, then you can get cranky, you can lose focus, you can be not very effective. And when I say exercise, I don't mean you have to go to a gym and run on a treadmill. If that's your thing, great. That's not my thing, and many other people, that's not their thing either. What I mean by this is moving. It really doesn't matter how you're moving your body as long as you are moving, getting your blood flowing, breathing a little bit heavier than just sitting in your chair. Those things not only help you maintain focus and creates all kinds of good things happening in your body, it also helps your mind. It gets your creative juices flowing, gives you new perspective on your problems. It makes you more effective as a problem solver if you take a walk. So this does not have to be a major Olympic exercise routine. For example, I normally do exercise 30 to 45 minutes a day, but while I am doing this large project that I'm doing right now of designing and building this course, I do not have much time for nutrition or exercise, but I keep it simple, and I make sure that I'm able to do small things. I take a 5-minute walk in the park after I eat lunch every day, where I used to go for a bike ride for 30 minutes. Even if I can't do those same things, it still helps if you can keep some amount of movement in your life. Number 3 is sleep. Not getting enough sleep is a really great way to be less effective, and I know many of us, myself included, feel that skimping on sleep and rest can help us be more productive, but really it ends up being counterproductive in the long term. You can get around this to some extent. For example, right now I am skimping on all of these. I'm skimping on nutrition, exercise, sleep, and rest. However, I was aware about a month in advance that I was going to start this major project, and so I took some time out of my life to create good, strong, stable routines with regard to nutrition, exercise, sleep, and rest to make sure that I had something going. And even though I've been so stressed, I've been able to continue meditating every day for my mental rest. I have been able to continue exercising. I would call it 5, maybe 10 minutes a day. It's not a whole lot. It's usually a little walk around the block or my park or the park nearby or something. Nothing like what I would normally do. And I'm able to sleep enough some nights and then not other nights. But I spent a month kind of building up my body and mind and recognizing that I was going to be going through a stressful period. And when I'm done with this project, I will be taking another month of extra care with nutrition, exercise, sleep, and rest to make sure that I recover from this experience. So these are not only in the moment or in the day. You really can create some of these in advance to give yourself a little bit of leeway so that if you know you're going to go through a stressful time, you can prepare your body for it, prepare your mind for it, as long as you give your body and mind some time beforehand and afterward. You can do that kind of thing.